sent by the Coalition of Civil Society for Equity, Justice, and Good Governance on ill committed against the state by the head of Civil Service of the Federation, held today, 23rd February 2022, at Sharon Ultimate Hotel, Garki, Abuja. Gentlemen of the press, it is with sense of patriotism that I address you today on behalf of the Coalition of Civil Society for Equity, Justice, and Good Governance on the ill being perpetrated against Nigerians and the state by the head of Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Folasade Yemi-Esan. As member of various civil society organizations, we have in our collective and individual capacity rise against all form of maladministration and incompetency. We have been in the vanguard of urging government to employ and create enabling environment for the private sector to strive so that the rate of unemployment could be reduced. Data available from the National Bureau of Statistics indicate unemployment rate in Nigeria increased to 33.30% in the fourth quarter of 2020 from 27.10% in the second quarter of 2020. This situation is not what any sane Nigerian will be impressed with. As member of the civil society confraternity, we support any venture that promotes quality of life and are opposed to any that seek to demean humanity for whatever reason. This is why we have reviewed the issues surrounding the office of the head of service of the Federation, following series of complaints received since she assumed office. Our investigation have though far revealed series of infractions ranging from corruption to stuffing of some government institution for selfish reasons that are opposed to national interests. Gentlemen of the press, we make bold to say that the activities of the head of service of the Federation, Dr. Folasade Yemi-Esan, run contrary to the posture of the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria in person of Muhammadu Buhari administration. Our conscience investigation have thrown up issues that cannot be thrown under the carpet. Hence, this press conference is being very, very important. We have over time wondered why some federal tertiary institutions have continued to lose accreditation from the regulatory agencies like the NUC, the NBTE, and the National Commission for Colleges of Education. To our dismay, we have discovered the root causes of this lack of getting accreditation of this institution from these agencies that have the responsibility of giving them accreditation. For any federal institution to employ, it is mandatory to write and seek waiver from the office of the head of service of the Federation. When heads of institutions who are insistent on following due process right to the head of service, their efforts are always and consistently frustrated. The case of University of Calabar, Federal University Wukari, Federal University Dutse, Nnamdi Azikiwe University Oka, and other federal institutions and MDA across length and breadth of Nigeria can be referenced here. This has created so many hurdles for many government agencies, universities, and other tertiary institutions. Many institutions are grossly understaffed, leading to extra workload for the few that are already in the system. The impact of this is that students are not going to get the best teaching they deserve, and lecturers cannot adequately combine the work of teaching, research, and community work effectively. This is totally unacceptable and must not be accepted from an administration that has fought corruption headlong. Many institutions have also lost accreditation because of manpower shortage. The case of University of Abuja is close enough to our doorstep. Students who graduate from such courses suffer unjustly for no fault of theirs. This evil act must not be allowed to continue. Allowing Dr. Mrs. Folasade to remain the head of service will harm this administration more and tertiary institution in particular. While the head of service is denying waiver to institution to employ, she has secretly been conducting recruitment through the back door in direct contravention of the civil service rule. She must therefore be sacked from service, since she has constituted a stumbling block to the president, to President Buhari anti-corruption campaign. You recall that the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria had previously questioned the head of service over what it termed lopsided and illegal appointment into civil service. This did not deter the head of service, who is secretly an anti-Buhari agent in this government, and do not wish Mr. President well, because our agenda is driving the mass population of Nigerian youth against the president. The harm she has done to the army of unemployed youths, Nigerian tertiary institution, and this administration must be stopped. I think she's even one of the major reasons the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian University are on strike today. You can also drag her away from the speculation we're having that the polytechnic staff will also go on strike because of our maladministration and our populous policy towards the achievement of the President Muhammadu Buhari goal in office. After sacking her, the Code of Conduct Bureau and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission must quickly swing into action and investigate her corruption and financial inappropriacy, as well as ignominious cases of abuse of office and public tax. Gentlemen of the press, this is the evil that has been happening right before us. The high-headedness by the civil service against our own country and employers is shameful, and the only satisfactory solution is to sack the mold and clean the system. Nigeria higher institution must be given a free hand to recruit staffs and groom leaders of tomorrow. Criminal recruitment of an unqualified person through cash payment, sectional motives must stop for the good of this great country. As watchdogs of the society, we shall not hesitate to occupy the office of the head of service of the Federation 7 days from today if Dr. Folasade Yemi-Esan failed to honorably vacate the office or asked to leave by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much for listening. If there is any question from any of the pressmen.
Giving 7 days ultimatum. Failure for her to put up her resignation letter, 8 days from today, we urge all well-meaning Nigerians, they should join us to come to our office. We will picket our office, we will occupy her office. Because of her activities in the head of service is a total shame. This is not Nigeria of anybody's dream. We cannot have a head of service who is very, very incompetent, who cannot do her duties, just to give a waiver for ordinary employment in the various higher institutions. She's not doing it, and she's not living up to expectation. And based on this, we urge Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, to fire her with immediate effect. We the civil society, we no longer have a single confidence in her leadership as head of service. Thank you. If there is any questions